Behind the headliners, disco thrived with cult favorites and near misses that slipped past the charts. Tonight, we're shining a light on the groups fans swear should have been bigger. Here are 10 underrated disco bands that deserve a second spotlight. Number 10, Bionic Boogie. Drenched in the pulse of late-night New York clubs, Bionic Boogie was masterminded by Greg Diamond, who channeled his studio wizardry into vibrant disco. Dance Little Dreamer supplied their most recognizable floor filler, shimmering across dance floors in the late 1970s, while Risky Changes became an underground favorite for crate diggers and DJs alike. Diamond assembled a rotating cast of top-tier session musicians, a detail that supercharged his productions and set the act apart from many of their mass-marketed contemporaries. Their self-titled debut landed in 1977 on Polydor, cementing a stylish fusion of tight grooves and lush instrumentation that appealed deeply to club devotees. Despite skilled playing and bold arrangements, Bionic Boogie's catalog mostly skirted mainstream radio, marking them as perennial cult favorites. A more obscure highlight, Chains, captures both their supple musicianship and sense of fun. For many disco collectors, the band's work epitomizes the artistry bubbling beneath the spotlight's edge during the golden age of dance music. Number 9, Musique. Inside the neon-lit world of late-night dance floors, Musique's electric groove left a mark that outpaced radio buzz. In the Bush, their notorious club smash and cult favorite unleashed relentless energy from Patrick Adams' studio project, earning instant cred among DJs. Alongside that provocative anthem, Keep On Jumpin' brought further heat to the disco circuit, turning up the pressure in packed New York clubs. Musique emerged from New York City in the late 1970s, engineered and produced by Adams himself, a revered figure in underground soul and dance scenes. Their debut release dropped in 1978 on Prelude Records, with In the Bush, creating controversy that saw it banned on some airwaves. Still, it soared to number 1 on the Billboard Dance Club chart, even as mainstream radio offered only a whisper. The mix of bold rhythms and layered vocals set Musique apart, ensuring their sound remains a cult staple for crate diggers and true disco disciples. Number 8, Instant Funk.
Come on, you can get it, girl, anytime.
Deep in the late 1970s Philadelphia sound, Instant Funk carved out a place on dance floors with contagious tracks like I Got My Mind Made Up, You Can Get It Girl, and Slap Slap Lickety Lap. Their biggest moment arrived when I Got My Mind Made Up exploded in 1979, revitalized by a 10-minute remix from Tom Moulton at Sigma Sound Studios in Philly. While that single reached number 1 on the US dance chart, their soul label identity and enduring groove-centric musicianship kept them circulating mostly among DJs and dedicated crate diggers. Crying, another club favorite, showcased their rhythmic inventiveness without matching the crossover of their hit. Originating from Trenton, New Jersey, the group forged a unique partnership with MFSB alumni, blending tight horns with gritty, infectious rhythms. As disco fever faded, Instant Funk's reputation lived on through samples and remixes, their catalog remaining an underground favorite among selectors, seeking bold rhythms and off-the-radar energy in the post-disco era.
Come on, you can get it, girl, anytime.
Number 7, Crown Heights Affair. Brooklyn's dance floors pulsed to a new energy when Crown Heights Affair unleashed their kinetic horn-driven sound in the heart of the 1970s. Dreaming a Dream stands tall as their signature groove, spinning through countless club nights with its infectious brass and rhythm section. Listeners still return to the sparkling uplift of You Gave Me Love, another enduring cut that showcases their playful fusion of funk, soul, and disco. Notably, their self-titled album landed in 1975, featuring the club staple Every Beat of My Heart, a track that became a favorite among DJs for its punching bass line and layered vocals. Though Crown Heights Affair found modest crossover onto pop radio, their influence blazed brightest in packed New York dance spaces and across the Atlantic, fueling underground scenes. Whether it was a polished studio session or a frenzied live show, their legacy thrived in the textures of brass, rhythm, and the never-ending pulse of city nights.
I feel so good deep down.
Number 6. Voyage. Travel-themed grooves pulsed from Parisian studios when Voyage launched with the dazzling Souvenirs leading the way. Their club-ready single, brimming with cosmopolitan flair, quickly became a DJ staple in the late 1970s, backed by equally lush cuts like From East to West. Deliberately international in their concept, this French studio collective engineered a seamless blend of Eurodisco shine and storytelling that earned passionate followings on dance floors from Europe to North America. A particularly notable fact: Voyage's 1977 debut album was issued in the United States via the Marlin label, yet its mainstream presence remained modest. While Souvenirs found steady rotation among disco tastemakers, a second hit like Let's Fly Away also showcased the group's knack for shimmering melody and travel-themed escapism. Despite limited American chart numbers, Voyage's air of sophisticated production and globe-spanning themes captured a cult cachet with crate diggers long after peak disco faded. We're halfway through, and the bands from that era are stirring up deep-cut memories. Which of these underrated acts did you champion or discover years later through a crate dig or playlist? Got a cult favorite we missed that should have been bigger? Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear the names that never left your rotation. Number 5. The Ritchie Family. From the heart of Philadelphia's studio scene, the Ritchie family dazzled dance floors with the best disco in town. This standout song anchored their momentum in the later half of the 1970s, pushing their vibrant themed concept albums to fans hungry for new twists on disco orchestration. Their exhilarating take on Brazil brought another surge of recognition, its carnival flair showing off the production talents of Jacques Morali and Henri Bellola, names more commonly associated with their other act, the Village People. Yet the Ritchie family earned their own spotlight when their 1975 debut, produced on that city's famed Marlin label, climbed into club rotation by blending medleys and radio-ready singles. While the best disco in town rocketed up the dance charts, the group's commitment to flamboyant visuals and tight harmonies sometimes led critics to tag them as a novelty, though their records built a steady cult legacy among crate diggers. Today, their fearless theatricality sets them apart from bigger mainstream disco outfits. Number 4. Gary's Gang. In the vivid swirl of late 1970s New York dance floors, Gary's Gang lit up nightclubs with the relentlessly upbeat Keep on Dancing. Their sound blended jubilant vocals with a driving groove, creating tracks that would echo in both DJ sets and in the annals of sampled beats for decades. Alongside their signature anthem, the group made waves with Let's Love Dance Tonight, a classic that later morphed into a favorite resource for soul and house producers. While While they never became a household name like some contemporaries, this collective from Queens first drew national attention with their 1978 debut, released on Sam Records, a label known for slick disco and club singles. Another staple from their catalog, Do It at the Disco, cemented their status as underground favorites and late-night crowd pleasers. Despite a relatively modest showing on the Billboard dance chart, Gary's gang left an outsized mark on crate diggers and remixes, working their joyous stamp into the DNA of the genre. Number 3. The Michael Zager Band. Inside a bustling New Jersey studio, the Michael Zager Band created dance floor magic that defied the typical disco template. Let's All Chant, their unmistakable anthem, instantly pulls crowds into its celebratory groove with the chant that defined the late 1970s party spirit. Less known but equally infectious is Life's a Party, whose call and response vocals turned heads in clubs across the country. A concrete fact, Let's All Chant was recorded at Sound Ideas Studio, a favorite haunt for disco producers at the time. The band's music, though featured on countless disco compilations, rarely commanded the same name recognition as flashier acts, perhaps due to their studio-focused lineup and the revolving door roster assembled by Zager himself. Love Express joined their energetic catalog in 1978, reinforcing their reputation among crate diggers who crave deep dance floor cuts. Though their sound encapsulated the glitter and thump of that era, their cult legacy grows stronger with every resurfaced remix. Number 2. Santa Esmeralda. Santa Esmeralda created instant intrigue in the late 1970s by blending flamenco influences with lush disco beats, redefining dance floors with their flair. Their most iconic reinvention, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, turned a previously modest hit into a smoldering club classic, driven by dramatic guitars and extravagant percussion. Alongside this definitive track, You're My Everything highlighted the group's theatrical approach to arrangement and helped them stand apart from conventional disco acts. Born from France and fronted by Leroy Gomez, Santa Esmeralda launched their debut on Casablanca Records in 1977, marking a bold entry into crossover territory.
Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
While audiences initially flocked to their dramatic sound, later records didn't achieve the same resonance, casting Santa Esmeralda into a cult favorite status among crate diggers. Their passionate energy and bold choice of material mean their brief burst of visibility remains a testament to the era's openness for hybrid sounds and underground parties reverberating with castanets and mirror ball drama.
Baby, do you understand now?
Number 1. Dr. Buzzard's original Savannah Band. Downtown New York nightlife in the mid-1970s became a little brighter when Dr. Buzzard's original Savannah Band arrived with a glamorous blend of big band swing and disco.
And on my Sunday scheming every minute.
Cherchez la Femme, the unmistakable anchor song, radiated with Latin-inspired piano, sly storytelling, and a lush groove that set this act apart from the era's standard fare. The group also turned heads with Sun Shower, another elegant standout that wrapped sophistication and retro style into modern dance contexts. Led by August Darnell and vibraphonist Stoney Browder, the ensemble's fusion sound helped birth an enduring cult following, even if massive crossover success forever eluded them. Their self-titled debut album appeared in 1976 on RCA, blending nostalgia and innovation at a moment when disco's rise dominated airwaves. While commercial radio often overlooked their eccentricity, critics and crate diggers found timeless charm in arrangements and visual flair. Their legacy notably extended to Kid Creole and the Coconuts, tracing a vibrant lineage.